Hello everyone and welcome back to Key 18 Chemistry. This is a follow-up to my last video on the periodic table from the hit Netflix series Stranger Things. So if you haven't watched it yet, go do that first, we will wait for you. As I mentioned on the website, I was pretty sure the periodic table was the work of an Austrian artist named Peter Furian. I emailed him and Peter was pleased to confirm that it was indeed his periodic table. Peter went on to tell me that he spent 5 years studying chemistry in Austria, which explains where his scientific inspirations come from. I'll include a link to his website so you can check out some of his abstract paintings, or maybe you'll just want to head straight to his storefront and custom order that periodic table on a duvet or shower curtain for that Stranger Things Uber fan in your life. Now we have gathered some era-appropriate periodic tables, so let's see how close I got. The oldest one I found was from 1973. It has 104 listed as Kirchhoffium, the Russian suggestion, and 105 listed as Hahnium, the American suggestion. Quite the Cold War compromise. The second one is my old high school periodic table. Now, I took chemistry back in 1989, but I suspect this periodic table was many years older than that, since it doesn't even mention element 106, which was discovered in 1973. It plays it safe and lists all the contested suggestions for 104 and 105. Speaking of 105, this entry from 1981's Condensed Chemical Dictionary clearly favors Hahnium. This 1981 periodic table uses the IUPAC placeholder designations. But what's really cool about this table is who sent this one to me. None other than Peter Furian himself. Thanks, Peter. This 1983 periodic table was very similar to Peter's, but curiously omits any mention of 107 and 109, both of which had been discovered in the preceding 2 years. This 1987 periodic table leaves blank spaces which I assume allude to the discoveries of 108 and 109. A big shout out to Dr. Dave White from Clemson University for sending me this table. Rounding out the collection, notice that the symbol for Hahnium reappears on this 1991 periodic table. I was genuinely surprised at how much variety there was even in this very small sample of periodic tables. Hahnium comes and goes throughout the decades with no rhyme or reason, and none of these tables called element 109 meitnerium. So now I'm really curious when periodic tables started using that with some consistency. So if any of you have any other periodic tables sitting around, scan them and post them over on our Facebook page, and we'll let the conversation continue. Well, I'm off to order some shower curtains. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.